fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. He's cut it out. Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Messi. And he's... Great hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's Neymar. He's looking to set free a runner. Hits one! Arsenal have it back and they can go again. Walker cuts it out. Rodri cuts out the pass. And here's Messi. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Maradona. Well read, nice interception. Botafogo are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Messi. De Bruyne. Kimmich. And it's De Bruyne. Here's Rodri. Maradona. Alisson deals with it effortlessly. Maradona really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Maradona. Kyle Walker. That's headed upfield.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Neymar. Messi. He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Arsenal draw first blood here.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, good read. Zico. Cafu. He's played it long. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Botafogo certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Has a goal! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Arsenal grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that.
He's having a go! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. He is through here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. De Bruyne, played out towards the right wing. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's got it. Climbs up big! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Botafogo were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que levem todo o lixo até as lixeiras posicionadas ao lado dos portões de entrada. Agradecemos a colaboração. Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 23.
Here we go again.
Para a entrada do jogador.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next...
He's had a hit! Vieira.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, what a pass! And Messi! Yes! And they are cruising away. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, great ball, and the shots! Neymar is flagged offside. Botafogo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And it's Neymar. Succumbs to the pressure. No, again there's no way through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cafu gets his pass away. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Botafogo clearly should...
De Bruyne! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. You just know there is no stopping that.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira. He's going for goal! And that has been cleared. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Now Mbappe is a decent hit! And yes, it's there!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Cafu. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Maradona. Neymar. And it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. It's a sweet ball, that. Mbappe purring through the... Mbappe! No mistake!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So is this the start of a comeback? Pass is just off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
They want to be quick to recover this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's De Bruyne. Lovely bit of skill. And that interception was most necessary. De Bruyne. Chance here to counter. Now it's Haaland. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Keeper's ball. Kimmich. And it's Maradona. Now it's Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Stoichkov. And the pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pinches it off him. De Bruyne. Cafu. And he'll shoot here. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now it's Haaland. Nice control. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Schüller. Can he get it through? Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. Big chance! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Botafogo definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you could join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something. A beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest. But regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, he's found some space here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Messi proves too strong. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Cafu, that's a shade optimistic. Plays it from a quarterback position. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Schüller. Stood up well to him there. Up towards the front line. Cafu. Good read, needed to be. And that is a little undercooked. Rodri. That's good running with the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Can he get it through? Haaland! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Zico. Thinks one through. Stones getting this one clear. That is ended up in no man's land.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well read, nice interception. Aimed beyond the defence.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Real chance! Goal! Botafogo! And that for him is goal number 10. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Botafogo draw first blood here.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Now it's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. That is lovely. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, he's got a side of goal. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
There he is now on 10 goals, the first mini milestone reached, and he's managed to get free. He's got the shot away! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Botafogo take a 2-goal lead, and Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Sao Paulo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short. That's tidy. Great chance! It's in! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched. We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He's picked his way through. Neymar. And they've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Zico. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar goes hurtling down that left-hand side.
Foram indicados 2
Zico.
minutos de acréscimo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Haaland. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Good spot, he's seen the run. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Botafogo head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Van Dijk cuts it out. Vieira. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos. Busquets did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's had it nicked away. Kyle Walker. Roberto Carlos. Sao Paulo do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Haaland. And here's Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. Zico does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Sao Paulo needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Interesting ball. Just about up to the hour now. Vieira gets a good foot in there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pinches it off him. And they've got a throw. Gets his pass away. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's shifting through the gears here. Into the box.
Sao Paulo are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Busquets gets a foot in here. Haaland. And it's Roberto Carlos. Decent progress down the left. Now that's well seen too. Neymar purring through the gears. Referee has just said play on. Well, the movement is slick. Now the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Haaland. Corner then. Sao Paulo have their third corner. Messi with the short one.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Haaland.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And the pass is intercepted. And the shot's on here. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. Rodri. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a throw. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. That has not gone well. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Driving on and making good progress. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. De Bruyne has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Great leap! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve.
And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Botafogo certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's looking wide. He has found the way through. And the shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Cannavaro, shifted upfield, Pedri.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! 2, and we've barely begun here. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Abraham really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Corinthians take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Busquets. Quarter of an hour played.
Botafogo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pedri. That's going right the way across. Header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Kyle Walker. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Busquets. Played out to the left flank. Looking tidy in possession here. That's very neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's Busquets. And that interception was most necessary. He can run onto that. Kyle Walker. Shifted it to the flank. Davis going face-to-face with his great rival. He's going all the way! Davis. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Bruyne did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Has a look and has a go.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pirlo. Now it's Abraham. Corinthians have it back and they can go again. Terrific header! couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Spread it left. Davis will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's good running with the ball. Simons! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Corinthians find a position of real strength now. Vieira. Oh, terrible. There's the hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And he has been fouled there. Mbappe! He scored! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. So is this the start of a comeback? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Alisson is there to take. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Simons. Nicely spread.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Simons. Chance to finish. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Simons clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. And the first half is done.
Senhoras e senhores, só é permitido beber nas áreas indicadas no mapa. Agradecemos a colaboração.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
He is through here.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Interesting ball. Spread neatly. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
A That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got full, and the ball's come loose here. Botafogo can counter promptly here. That has been slung wide. Davis going full tilt down the left. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really...
Can he put it away? Vieira. Walker gets over and intercepts.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Van Dijk.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 71.649 espectadores.
Over to the left. Davis. In towards the middle. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pirlo. And it's Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Pedri. And here's Ribery. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ribery gets into some space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Pirlo plays it short. Stood up well to him there. It's a really well-measured ball. Van Dijk. Zico.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
No way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Abraham! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
De Bruyne. And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Simons. Oh, good read. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pedri. Simons. Distributed tidily. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Ribery. Aimed beyond the defence. Aimed into... Massive leap! Now, who's going to be first to this? Backward it goes. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cafu. He's looking to set free a runner. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good spread. He's found a way through. Ribery. And that's aimed into the middle. Zico. Roberto Carlos. That is good alertness. Simons looking to add to his goal. No, he's not getting his way this time. It's headed upfield. He's played him through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Botafogo perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warmer